The Whispering Shadows. In the small, forgotten town of Eldridge, there was a house that no one dared to enter. It stood at the edge of the forest, its windows shattered and its walls covered in creeping ivy. The locals called it the Whispering House, for at night, strange whispers could be heard emanating from within. One autumn evening, a young journalist named Emily decided to investigate the house for a story. She had heard the tales of the Whispering House since childhood and was determined to uncover the truth. Armed with her camera and a flashlight, she ventured into the decaying structure. As she stepped inside, the air grew cold, and the whispers began. They were faint at first, like the rustling of leaves, but soon they grew louder, more insistent. Emily's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. She took a deep breath and moved deeper into the house. In the living room, she found an old, dusty journal lying on a table. The pages were yellowed with age, and the handwriting was barely legible. As she read, she discovered it belonged to a man named Thomas, who had lived in the house over a century ago. Thomas wrote about his experiments with the occult, trying to communicate with spirits from beyond. The whispers grew louder, almost deafening. Emily felt a chill run down her spine as she realized the whispers were not just random sounds, they were voices, calling her name. She dropped the journal and turned to leave, but the door slammed shut, trapping her inside. Panic set in as the shadows on the walls began to move, taking on human-like forms. They reached out to her, their whispers now a cacophony of voices pleading for help, warning her to leave. Emily stumbled backward, her flashlight falling to the floor and shattering. In the darkness, the shadows closed in, their cold, ghostly hands brushing against her skin. She screamed, but no sound came out. The last thing she saw before everything went black was a pair of glowing eyes staring at her from the corner of the room. The next morning, the townspeople found the house empty, with no sign of Emily. Her camera lay on the floor, its memory card missing. The whispers had stopped, but the house felt more sinister than ever. No one dared to enter again, and the story of the Whispering House became a legend, a warning to those who might be tempted to uncover its dark secrets. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you have, please subscribe for more stories like these.